Hey guys, maybe here. So today I got a pretty crazy deck. It's not competitive in the slightest. There's no way I would ever take something like this to a tournament. As you can see, there's Cyber-Stein. So that's like the main focus of the deck is using Cyber-Stein to cheat pretty crazy fusion monsters out of the extra deck. And so it's just a crazy combo deck. Essentially, you just need to make Isolde two Tails of the Noble Knights. And then you do pretty much the basic Isolde combo that people use in a lot of these crazy combo decks. And then where it differs is you summon out Cyber-Stein and you equip it with this telekinetic charging cell, which says that you don't have to pay life points to activate the equipped monster's effects. You'll also notice it says equip only to a psychic type monster. Cyber-Stein's a machine. So we have Reprodocus or Reprodicus, which can declare a monster type, and all face-up monsters points to become that type until the end of turn. So if Reprodicus is pointing to Cyber-Stein, boom, turn it into a psychic, activate telekinetic charging cell, and you could get a bunch of free fusion mount monsters straight out of the deck. So first off, a lot of the deck is just ways to get 2 Isolde. By the way, you'll also see I'm playing 60 cards, and that's because this deck has about 20,000 bricks in it. So that's like one of the biggest reasons why this deck is not competitive at all, is because you run so many bricks in order to make the combo work, and it's also just super weak to hand traps. So those two reasons combined mean that this deck is not very competitive, but I think that's a good thing because I would definitely not want to play against a deck like this. Neospace Connector is a 1-card Isolde, and then the Neospatian Aqua Dolphin for it to summon out of the deck. Vision Hero Vion can send Destiny Hero Malicious, which can bring out another copy. That's another 1-card Isolde. And then we also have a Hero Lives, which can summon out Stratos, which can search the Vision Hero Vion. Then we have Golden Castle of Stromberg, as well as a Terraforming to search it. We also have Set Rotation to search it, because we also play Magical Midbreaker Field. And so the Golden Castle of Stromberg, once per turn, you can special summon a monster that lists Golden Castles of Stromberg in its text from the deck. So you'll activate the Golden Castle, which can summon out Iron Hans from the deck, and then Iron Hans can summon out Iron Knight from the deck, and then you can make Isolde. A Rescue Rabbit can banish itself to summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name, so that can summon out 2 Dark Blades and make Isolde. And then we also have Unexpected Die. Since we're already playing the Dark Blade, Unexpected Die can bring it out straight from the deck to help make Isolde. And then we also have Junk Forward and Super Quantum Red Layer, some free special summon monsters. And then we have kind of our bricks. These cards are just necessary to make the combo work. So you got Armageddon Knight, Plague Spreader Zombie, 2 copies because this is probably the worst one to draw. The nice thing about Plague Spreader Zombie is its effect allows you to put a card from your hand back into your deck, so that can put your bricks back. 2 Crusader Arborea, you need 2 for the combo. Doesn't have to be specifically this card, just any level 3 tuner. It's just not as bad to draw as some other cards. Blackwing Zephyros, Summoner Monk, Rescue Ferret, Cyber-Stein, and our Gen X Oracle. You do need a level 1 Gen X tuner for the combo. I think there is another one that you have available. I'm just deciding to play Oracle. And then we have 3 DDR and 3 Telekinetic Charging Cell. Those are all necessary for the combo, as well as Divine Sword Phoenix Blade and some other miscellaneous equip spells, Living Fossil, Overdone Burial, this Noble Arms card that I can't pronounce, and Axe of Fools. Then I also have 3 Called by the Grave, maybe just for a little bit of protection from hand traps. Gotta do what you can. And then also the 1 Reinforcement of the Army, because it can search out a bunch of cards that you have. Moving on to the extra deck, we pretty much all of these cards are just for the combo. You don't really have room for stuff like Nightmares or Boral cards. You got Isolde, Crystron, Halqifibrax, or Needle Fiber, Reprodicus, so you just Skull Dread. This doesn't have to be Skull Dread, it just has to be a Link monster with 3 down pointing arrows. I just like Saryuja because of that special summon from hand effect. Apollousa, we got number 60, Dugaras the Timeless, Dingirzu, This is kind of funny. You do need this for the combo because of its protection effect. Then we got Power Tool Dragon, 2 copies, Gen X Ally Axel. That's why you need the Oracle in the deck. 3 copies of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Last Warrior from Another Planet, and Nature Exterio. So just by looking at the fusion monsters, you can kind of see what we're trying to do. So you bring out Cyber-Stein, equip it with Telekinetic Charging Cell. You can summon out the Nature Exterio. You can summon out 2 copies of Dragoon, overlay them into Dingirzu, and then special summon the Last Warrior from Another Planet. Last Warrior is special summon. You destroy all other monsters you control. So then Dingirzu can protect your entire board. And so you'll end ideally with an Exterio, a Last Warrior, a Dingirzu, and an Apollousa, and possibly a Dragoon if you have room. So yeah, that's the deck. Cyber-Stein combo, and yeah, let's get into the combo. Alright, so for the combo, you're basically just going to need a way to put 2 warriors on the field, and you are also going to need 1 blank card in your hand. So I'm using Neospace Connector as my 1 card Isolde, and Call by the Grave as my blank card. So in this case, you're going to normal summon the Connector, which is going to bring out Neospace and Aqua Dolphin. And then you're obviously going to link off these 2 and make Isolde. Isolde is going to add Connector, and then it's going to send 4 equip spells to Grave. So Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, that one you have to send. That's going to allow you to summon the Armageddonite. Armageddonite is going to send the Plague Spreader Zombie, and then put your blank card back on top of your deck. Revive the Plague Spreader Zombie to Crystron Needle Fiber, so that way you can synchro with the Arborea and the Armageddonite into Power Tool Dragon, revealing 3 copies of DDR. Then you're going to use the Divine Sword Phoenix Blade effect in your graveyard, banishing 2 warriors, including the Armageddonite. The other one doesn't matter. Revive the Armageddonite. Then Armageddonite's effect is going to trigger, and then you're going to bounce the DDR back to your hand and revive the Zephyros. That's going to cause Armageddonite to go to the graveyard since DDR left the field. So now you're going to activate your Phoenix Blade in grave again, which is going to banish the Armageddonite and another warrior from your graveyard, getting your Armageddonite again. So that's going to allow you to send Summoner Monk to your graveyard. And then number 60, Dugar is the Timeless. Detach both materials to special summon the Summoner Monk from grave. Now you can activate your Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, adding it back to your hand, so now you have a spell for the Summoner Monk. So you can discard that to bring out Rescue Ferret. And then you just Gold Red, using 3 materials, so you won't get the draw, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to put the Rescue Ferret back into the deck. Crusader Arborea, our Gen X Oracle, Cyber-Stein. Synchro with your Arborea and your Summoner Monk, Power Tool Dragon. Power Tool Dragon is going to add Telekinetic Charging Cell by revealing 3 copies of them. Right now, Cyber-Stein's effects are negated since it was summoned off of Rescue Ferret. So what you're going to do is you're going to link it and the Skuldred off into Reprodocus. Synchro into Gen X Ally Axel. So you're going to use Axel's effect, discard 1 card, bring back the Cyber-Stein. You're going to use Reprodocus' effect, making Cyber-Stein a Psychic, and equipping Telekinetic Charging Cell to the Cyber-Stein. So now your Cyber-Stein is going to be able to use its effect for free. So you're going to be able to bring out, and you can overlay the Dragoons into Dingirzu. So you got that, and then you can Nature Exterio, Last Warrior from Another Planet. So to blow up your entire board, Dingirzu is going to protect your board, and then Apollousa. So you have a 3 material Apollousa in case your opponent has any monster effects. Last Warrior from Another Planet is going to prevent them from summoning monsters. So that means that they can't even like sphere mode your board. And then you've got Nature Exterio, which can negate any spell or trap card. So yeah, they basically can't play spells and traps, can't summon monsters, you have 3 monster effect negations, and you have Dingirzu can protect your board again. So yeah, that's the crazy combo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.